Righty then. Okay, here we go. Get it all the way up to the top. Oh, no, that's too loud. That's too loud. Too loud. There we go. Perfect. Righty then. So I can hear myself speak. That's a bit loud. Oh, my bad. Okay. Alright, I'm good at not having motions. Not having motions, I guess. Okay, here we go. Oh, there we go. Memory fragmentation, reconstruction.
Morning, sunshine. And how are we feeling today?
You are the only person who calls me Jack.
Is that your way of saying you're going to miss me?
I have a visual on the anomaly. It seems to be growing more unstable.
Oh my god! Incoming, Jack!
Olivia, everything is going to be fine. Are you injured?
What the hell is this?
I'm called Apollo. I mean you no harm. Ready to execute FTL job.
Here we go! Where are we?
Boot up initiated. Chronos 2.
Talk to me, Juno.
Oh, cool.
His digital cortex is showing minimal synapse activity.
Jack? I think he can hear me.
I wish you had told me sooner that you were trying to repair him. I might have been more of a help.
Just keep the connection stable.
Oh, I didn't mean to skip it. Oh. Here we go. Where are we? Darkness. I like darkness. Hello? Screen? Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. That took a while to load in.
There, you see? Now here's a sight for sore eyes. Good morning, sunshine.
Where am I?
How are we feeling?
I don't know, Captain.
Do you know?
The unit appears disoriented.
Yeah, time traveling 400 years into the future will do that to you.
Are you certain he's fully functional?
Go on, Jack. Tell her you're all right.
I think so. A little confused.
I don't doubt it. You've been out of commission ever since our little time jump on the Estrella.
Maybe we should run through his calibration program.
I just spent the past
really
3 months patching him up. You think I made a mistake?
Well, you're only human.
Huh?
Well, how about we ask him? What do you think, Jack? You want to run your calibration program?
No, too tired. You must be joking.
That won't be necessary.
Sorry, Juno. He's not interested.
An android willing to blatantly disregard protocol. I wonder where he learned that.
It is a mystery. Well, go on then. It's time we got him out of there.
I'm not sure I'm comfortable letting an untested android loose in the habitat.
Forgive me, but who are you?
My name is Juno, a multifunctional, fully transient artificial intelligence. I have been assigned as your caretaker.
That's one word for it.
Captain, please,
Oh dear.
What was that?
Just a minor fluctuation in the power grid. Not to worry.
That's the 4th time.
I have no body, what the heck? Oh yeah,
I
dude.
assure you, Captain, it's nothing to be concerned about. I'll be right back.
And there she goes. Come on, let's get you out of that contraption. There we are. Come on out. Try and take it slow. You've been offline for nearly 4 months.
Really? Oh.
How does that feel?
Everything seems to be in working order.
You could try to sound a little less surprised.
Oh, no. I'm sorry, I didn't mean
It's
to.
all right, Jack. I'm just giving you a hard time. You've not had the chance in a while. Okay, so physically you seem to be in order. But I know you've probably got a few questions.
I could do
You.
with some catching up, yes.
You bet. Ask me whatever you like. Or, if you'd rather, I can give you a quick tour of our new home. Whatever you want to do.
I could use a moment if that's all right.
By all means, take all the time you need. Just give us a shout when you're ready to go.
Okay. So,
Are these scorch marks a result of my breakdown?
Let's say yes.
I'm getting the impression there's more to this story.
Well, I mean, while I was trying to fix you, I may have accidentally set you on fire.
I beg your pardon.
It happened once. No. Wait. Twice. You're
twice.
here now, so it's fine.
Okay, so she clearly doesn't know what to do. Nice.
It's a lot to take in. I know. Jesus, I've been here nearly 4 months and still haven't managed to wrap my head around it all. Honestly, right now, I'm just glad to have you back.
Is this part of my data scanner?
Yeah. It was one of the few bits I couldn't fix. I mean, I'm sure I'd have been able to dig up a replacement eventually, but I honestly didn't want to wait any longer to boot you up.
The scanner is of limited use now that I can no longer access the Atlas database. I'm sure I can manage without it. Where does this door lead?
Oh, that's just another part of the workshop. I'm not allowed in there anymore.
What did you do?
Nothing.
Liv.
I may have set it on fire.
I'm sorry.
Let's just say it wasn't all smooth sailing, getting you back online.
You have no idea what you're doing with an android, do you? I don't even know what that is. What's this? Okay. Stuff. Wait a minute. Okay, I want to put that away for now. I don't want to mess with it. But, what's in here? Ooh, nice. So,
What happened to me?
Truth be told, I'm not sure. We were on the Estrella, still trying to wrap our heads around the fact we'd just, you know, time traveled, when you started crashing.
crash.
One system at a time. I barely managed to save your core memory. Luckily, kept you alive long enough for me to work out how to fix you.
Thank you, Liv.
Please. You saved my life how many times? The very least I could do was return the favor.
It's like he's pushing against my face, so I'm making funny face. Huh. There's a extended encounter. Oh! Square monkey.
At least you can still monitor your swear count.
Well, sort of. That thing's not quite right anymore.
How so?
Ever since I got it back, it's been counting words that aren't even curses.
Must be an error in its vocal processing algorithms.
See what I mean?
How peculiar.
Alright, I want to take it up and fix it. What I want to do.
Thanks for waiting.
Not a problem. Shall we?
There's definitely increased the graphics on this. It's much better. Oh, I need to do that. Yeah.
Perfect. I swear sometimes it feels like this place is just a hair's breadth from falling to pieces.
That's crazy, you know.
That usually works.
Where exactly are we?
We're on a space station orbiting Saturn.
That sounds familiar.
Well, not our old station, obviously. After we made our jump to the future, we were picked up off the Estrella and brought here and placed in isolation.
Isolation?
Juno says it's standard procedure. As if there is such a thing for time travel.
Yeah.
There
Very
we go.
strange.
Honestly, I wish I knew more about this place, but Juno's not exactly been forthcoming with the details. Hey, maybe now that I've got you back, we can work on getting some answers.
Duck charms.
And here we have the luxury suite. It's a far cry from my old room on the Kronos, but I think I've managed to spruce it up a bit. What do you think?
You appear to be settling in well enough.
Not much choice, really. I mean, it's not as though we can just hop a charter back to the 22nd century. Juno's let me co-opt a few cargo drones to dig through what's left of the Kronos.
The Kronos 2 is still out there.
I mean, I can't be sure, but yeah. I think there are at least 1 or 2 sections that managed to stay in orbit after all these years. Plus there was quite a bit of debris that got pulled into the future with us. And it's a good thing, too. Otherwise I'd never have found all the parts I needed to fix you.
Oh, am I going in? Okay. I'm going in.
I've got to say, I don't think I've ever been more relieved to see you. If there's anything more you want to know, just ask and I'll do my best to answer. And whenever you're ready, we can move on. Ready to move on?
No.
Well, lead on.
No, I didn't want
This
to.
way. The common room's just...
I wanted to ask a question. Ah. Apparently this took them 4 years to make. And apparently from some reviews there's still some bugs, but I understand that. Because from COVID and all that that's happening,
Well, this is
can't
it.
go.
Our new home. Such as it is.
Captain Rowe?
Ah, Juno. There you are. We were beginning to worry.
Somehow I doubt that. I thought you'd like to know. We have another cargo drone inbound.
How long?
A few minutes, maybe more.
Ah, perfect. So we have some time then. If you'd like, Jack, go on and have a look around.
Yeah, I will. Definitely. I want to see this over here. What's all this? Oh, let me fuck. Yeah, stuff.
One of Apollo's AI cores?
Do you remember when the Estrella first arrived and I thought it was an alien ship?
But it wasn't. It was a human ship from the future. This future.
Right, but here's the thing. I've been on this station for a while and I can find nothing. Not a single piece of tech compatible with this core. Almost as if it doesn't belong here.
That is odd.
That's far from the only mystery I'm trying to suss out at the moment. And since we know Juno is not going to be of any help...
I wish I could assist you, Captain, but I'm afraid my directives forbid me from doing so.
See what I mean? So, it's up to us to go digging round for answers on our own. And here is where I'd like to start.
A holotable?
Much like the one we had back home on the Kronos, apart from one small difference.
Which is?
It doesn't work. The display emitter's shot. If we can replace the emitter, get this thing working, we might be able to access the facility's mainframe.
I assume you've already checked for a spare emitter?
More than a few times. No luck. Not to
Well.
worry, I've got a friend looking out for a replacement.
A friend?
He'll be along shortly with one of the cargo drones.
Captain Rhodes, speaking of the cargo drone.
Is it on approach?
It is, yes. We'll need you to open the outer door so the cargo drone can dock with the HAB.
Jack, would you mind terribly?
Not at all.
Splendid.
This looks familiar.
I know, right? Shame we're missing the goal. We could go a few rounds.
The controls are up here.
Okay.
These are the controls.
Correct. This panel will open the outer door and allow the drone to enter.
Huh.
Outer door opening.
Thanks. I'm heading up.
Right on there. Okay. I went over here then.
Look. There's the Estrella. Well, what's left of it anyway.
What happened to the fore section?
Must have broken off when we made the jump. Stayed in the past. Don't suppose we'll ever manage to make it back. Ah, here comes our little friend now. Look familiar?
That looks like the CubeSat I extracted from our old comms network. P09-CRN.
I think you mean popcorn.
Popcorn. Huh. Okay.
It's about time. I was starting to think you'd been lost.
You call him Popcorn?
Well, it's certainly better than P09-CRN. Don't you think, Echo 1?
Fair point.
So, did you find an emitter? And it's going to work this time? Close enough. All
Keep
right,
graded.
Jack, let's start
7
putting in the salvage.
Where do you need me?
There's a delivery chute along the wall to my left. It looks like a big tube sticking out of the wall. Head over there, would you?
On my way.
Big tube. Okay, so here we go. Welcome to Lone Echo 2. And this, as I said, it's been in development for like 4 or so years. And yeah, I think that's all I have at the minute. I'll let you know. So, is there anything else? Oh, where am I going? You know? That's power, okay. I don't know. I am going. No, not. I cannot check. Okay. I cannot check what I need. Where am I looking?
Where are you going, Jack? We need to finish sorting.
Just a moment.
I'll pull in the salvage, you scan and identify it.
Understood.
Oh, I'm here. Am I here? I pressed deny. Where am I going? To her left.
Hello.
Well, come on. Let's let him out of there before he pops a circuit.
Is that all you got, Jack? Radiation detected.
Okay, we'll get you out in a moment. Looks like he's managed to pick up some radiation. You'll need to clean him up with a decontamination wash.
Alright, I was gonna say, what the heck is that? I was like, I don't want to decompose, I just want to get rid of him. Yeah.
Best I can tell, that means thanks. Yes, hello? So, the display emitter is inside? Ah, excellent. Let's finish sifting through the rest of the salvage.
Isn't this one of your old toy dinosaurs from the Chronos 2?
You're right. That's Adam.
Adam.
Remarkable how many of those toy dinos survived.
Would you like to keep it?
Your call. I mean, we don't need it, but I suppose it could be nice to post it up on one of the consoles or something.
Yeah.
I suppose there's no harm in keeping him.
Not at all. He jumped 400 years, same as us. We time travelers have to stick together.
That's my...
One of my upper extremities. Or, more accurately, what's left of it.
See? There you go, you found one. Now just repeat that a few hundred more times and you'll start to get an idea of what it took to patch you up. You're lucky the Chronos had so many backup shells.
There's certainly nothing wrong with a little redundancy.
You know, I think I've heard that before.
What should I do with this?
Whatever you like. It's your hand, after all.
We may as well keep it. Perhaps it might prove useful.
You mean it might come in handy?
Was that a serious question, or was that meant to be funny?
Neither, apparently. Let's just move on.
Yes.
Is this the emitter?
Give it a scan and I'll confirm. That's it, Jack. Let's hope this one works.
Shall I run decontamination?
Yes, please. Nice work, Popcorn. All right. Now we're off to the races. Let's get that emitter down to the holo table. About time we got some answers. I'll meet you down there.
On my way.
Okay, here we go. And this is my spot, not yours. Thank you. And in we go.
Emitter installed.
I'll squeeze underneath and reset the circuit.
Really? Okay. Oh, underneath there.
Right, just give me a tick. How's that? See anything up there?
I'm seeing an image, but it's glitching.
Alright, give me a moment. Bollocks. Okay, if I'm reading these schematics right, the only way we're going to sort this out is by doing a complete master reset.
Okay.
As you might expect, there's a number of steps involved.
Oh yeah.
I need your help here.
Oh, that'll be something. Okay. Yes.
Okay, you should be seeing a keypad up there. In order to start the reset process, you'll need a specific command code. Try 0915?
Stand by. Confirmed. Code accepted. The system is requesting I use a slider to confirm. It is, however, locked.
Alright, I can unlock it, but this step requires a bit of coordination. I'll need to disconnect the circuit at the same time you confirm the reset.
On the count of 3.
Yes, on 3. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
I'll unlock it.
That was too early. On 3,
Yeah.
not before. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
I'll unlock it.
1, 2, 3. So... how'd that work out?
I'm detecting an increased amount of hydrocarbon particles in our vicinity. Is something burning?
Oh, shit. Shit! Ow, that's hot.
Okay, so we're gonna need another power coupling.
Oh my goodness.
Should be a replacement kicking around here somewhere. Think you could track it down for me?
Any idea where to start?
I'm sure there's a spare power coupling hanging around close by. You know where it is. Well, go on then.
Show me
I'm on it.
on. Yeah. Yeah.
Thanks, Jack. Just give me a sec. There. Power coupling installed. Give me some good news.
Sorry, Captain. I'm afraid it's a lost cause.
Hold on. No, it isn't. It worked. More or less.
More or less.
The image is somewhat distorted.
Well, that won't do.
Hang on. How's that?
Better?
Yes, that rectified it.
Chiron Station Network Access Client. Habitat Alpha online.
Well.
Mainframe connection established. Synchronizing control devices.
Liv, you're beeping.
Personal user interface synchronized.
Well, that's helpful. Alright, let's see what we can dig up. Here we are. Habitat A.
That's awesome, then.
Those icons. That must be us.
I was right. We're the only ones here.
Yes, well, this has all been terribly enlightening. Shall we move on?
Okay, so there's no one else in the hab. But what about the rest of the station? This is everything.
Affirmative. This image represents all of Chiron Station.
Right, let's see who else is on board. Jack, you mind taking a look at the map while I keep searching on here?
Of course.
I've got some questions that need answering.
We're not receiving any signal from the other habitat.
That's not a good sign. If there was anyone left, the other habitat would be where I'd expect to find them.
Generator.
The station's generator is deserted as well.
You see that readout? Running a little hot, wouldn't you say?
Indeed. That would explain the power fluctuations we've been experiencing.
Pretty good bet.
Manufacturing yoga.
This part of the facility appears to be under construction.
You think there'd be someone around then?
No reading.
That's odd.
What about middle? Well, this bit anyway. Anything at all?
Every branch of the station connects to this structure here, the transit hub. Still no signs of any crew, or anyone at all, really.
Has to be somebody here. Nothing.
Not showing any occupants in the research wing either.
There's no one. The station's deserted.
According to this, we're alone.
Juno, what the hell? Where's the crew?
Technically, I never said there was a crew on this station.
So we're alone here.
I didn't say that either.
Forget it. I'm not going round in circles with you again. There's got to be something else.
Captain Rhodes,
Juno, unless you're about to explain to me exactly what the hell's going on, I would keep quiet.
Huh?
Hang on. I think I might have hit upon something here. Looks like a priority message on a loop.
Priority alert. Containment protocols breached. Multiple branch sectors compromised. General evacuation order has been issued.
oh dear.
Evacuation order?
Proceed immediately to your designated lifeboats. Message will repeat in 1 minute.
All right, Juno. Start talking.
Captain Rhodes, I assure you, there is no need for concern. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh? What do you mean, uh-oh?
I think we need to evacuate.
What was that?
That was an electrical malfunction.
You mean one of those electrical malfunctions you told us not to worry about?
No. Okay, yes, but this is different.
Different how?
That last energy spike overloaded one of our substations. The hub's power grid is collapsing.
How do we stop it?
We can't, at least not from here.
So we're just supposed to sit here and do nothing?
Juno.
All right, listen carefully. I may only have a few moments before we lose contact. Jack, I'm unlocking your reactive cutter. There's an emergency release on the door leading out of here. You can use your cutter to gain access. You still have some time before the hab becomes unsafe. Make your way to the terminal. There should be a tram there that will take you to...
Juno?
Juno, acknowledge. We've lost contact.
You know, I always thought I'd enjoy this moment a bit more.
Perhaps we should...
Get the hell out of here. Yeah. Still a lot of questions that need answering, and sticking around here is not going to help us.
Plus life support is failing.
Yeah, plus that. This must be the emergency release here. Behind this panel on the door.
I'll take a look.
Panel on door. Is it this? Where am I looking? Where am I looking? I don't know where I'm looking. Over here?
I should be able to cut through the bolts that secure the panel. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Nice! That did it! Here, help me pull it open. You take that side.
Huh.
hold on. Before we go out there, listen. That shell you're in now, that's the only one of you there is. If something happens to you out there, if you get shut down, that's it. You're gone.
I hadn't really considered that.
Well, you've never had to before. You'll be fine. Just try and remember what I said, okay?
Oh dear.
All right, Liv.
Oh. Bit more intense.
Well, here we go.
At least emergency lighting still seems to be active.
No.
Power's still up in this area.
I doubt that will last. We should keep moving.
Sign above the door says, to Tram. That's where we're headed.
This power.
Whoever built this plate?
Initializing scan. Authorization denied. Initializing
Contagion? What?
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm okay. I mean, that did just probably shave a couple of years off my lifespan, but...
Let's hope not.
What the hell was
Yeah.
that?
Most likely some form of security measure.
Well, it must not work too well if we're tripping it on the way out.
It doesn't appear to be working at all anymore.
Doors sealed. We must have triggered some kind of lockdown procedure. Not seeing any sort of emergency release or access panel. You'd expect there'd be some sort of override or...
Liv, up here. There's a control room.
Let's see.
If there is a way to get the door open, I expect that is where we'll find it.
Yes, now we just have to find a way inside. But how? All the doors are locked. Yes, exactly. This damn contraption.
containment protocol. Please proceed to the infirmary for further instructions.
Good enough. Yeah, let's check it out.
An infirmary, right next to security.
Yeah. Strange. You know, this place looks familiar. Let's have a look around.
This control panel appears to be sealed, though what it actually controls, I'm not sure.
Only one way to find out. Well, only one quick way.
Cut the panel off.
Exactly.
Why have medical beds in such close proximity to security and the habitat?
Could be a few of the occupants were immunocompromised.
Perhaps.
Anyway, keep looking. We need to find a way into that control room.
Let's cut through the bolt. See what's going on here.
Well,
I think I may have just gotten access to the maintenance ducts,
nice find.
but the controls are faulty. The accessway won't stay open long enough for me to get inside.
Scoot over, maybe I can hold it open for you. Didn't see much light up there, by the way.
I assume my headlamp still works?
Should do. Just press the switch on either side of your head.
Headlamp checks out. Good to go.
Right. I'll hold open the hatch. You head up into the ducts. Ready?
Ready?
There, it's open. Head on up. What do you see?
Very little. I suspect these ducts have not been accessed in quite some time.
See if you can find a path to the control room.
It's over here, I see. Some tools. Oh, this thing is some sort of light. And something dangerous from that. But over here, a little handle. Oof.
Fingers crossed, the vents will give us access to that control room.
As if that works. So if I move around, I want them to start very disorienting in the real world. It's so immersive. So if I don't face you guys when I'm doing this, I'm gonna make sure that I know where I'm going. Which way do I go? Go through this, go this way. What's over here?
How goes
Oh,
it up
very
there?
interesting.
Still searching.
Keep at it. We need to find a way into the control room.
I think we may be coming up on the control room. Stand by. There's some grating blocking access to the control room. I might be able to cut through.
Do it. Not like anyone's gonna notice.
I love these things, like these types of situations. It's mainly because it's very interactive and very fun to do at the same time. We do all of it because you never know what you might get. Actually, nothing. I'm wasting my time doing that and wasting my energy, but
See anything resembling door controls up there?
Give me a moment to investigate. This appears to be some sort of recharge station, similar to the induction panels on a Kronos.
Well, add it to the list of things that might be useful. Keep looking. There has to be a way to get these doors open.
is this? Keeping low power mode.
There's an emergency override switch embedded into the console here. It's not immediately clear how to access it.
You'd think they'd want the emergency override to be easily accessible, in case of, you know, emergencies.
There is a keypad here, but I don't know the access code.
Do you think there could be any chance someone's gone and left it written down somewhere nearby?
I would sincerely doubt it. Do people really do that?
Happens a lot more often than you might think.
That is grossly negligent.
I wouldn't say grossly.
You've done it before, haven't you?
Look, weird burning oxygen here. Go on, see what else you can find.
What's these? MTTM. Know what that is?
What about this drone?
I think it's seen better days.
It lacks power.
Okay, well, let's see if our induction charger can revive him.
Stand by. Recharging.
You're thinking it might have the passcode?
The unit's drive data might still be salvageable.
Without your scanner, you'll need Popcorn to extract the data. Popcorn, you can help him out there, yeah?
Go on, Popcorn, do your thing.
Seems he might have hit upon something.
I think he just passed an objective to my ARM computer.
A bit bossy, aren't you?
Popcorn has passed me the security code. 1451.
Well, let's give it a try.
I like this. I can say extra things down here too to be extra helpful. If Liv says I'm bossy, then that means I am like her. I like that. I like she's my friend. You're my friend too. 1451.
Override unlocked.
Okay. Nice.
That did it. Security's lifted. Come on out of there. I'll meet you in the next corridor.
On our way. Come on, popcorn. Let's go.
So wholesome, but yeah, funny at the same time.
Great, well done in there.
Whoa. Oof.
Yes, you too.
Known robots to have jealousy. Popcorn better not die. Oh, I did shut down anything during this game.
Well, there's actually a tram here.
Ooh.
I was starting to worry.
Captain Rose, can you hear me?
Juno?
Juno, your signal is very faint.
The power grid is continuing to collapse. In order to depart, two problems need to be resolved. One, the tram is disengaged from the transit rail line. The second issue is that the exit airlock has been damaged. I'm uploading the schematics for the tram station to the captain's wrist.
Juno.
Ah, delightful. She uploaded the tram schematics. These look, a bit in-depth. Right, let's see. Moving tram from maintenance rail to transit rail. See rail cross index walkthrough, which is, inaccessible without P clearance. Lovely. Or, Popcorn can just point out the rail lines. Also wax. Not entirely sure, but I believe that's Popcorn speak for this is the maintenance rail. And this is obviously the transit rail. The one that actually goes somewhere. So we'll need to get the tram over to it.
She also mentioned the tram airlock is no longer functional.
Right. That's the other issue. Here, let's multitask. I'll take a look at the airlock while you tackle the tram.
Divide and conquer.
Well, at least one of those.
What's first?
Well, these instructions are somewhat dense. It mentions aligning 4 stasis projectors alongside the tram. These must be them.
Align stasis projectors. I'm on it.
Right. Now, let's see how damaged this airlock actually is.
Do you know anything about this stasis technology?
Seems to be pretty common tech around here. The projectors generate a stasis field that holds things in place. Oh, bollocks. They've really mucked up these controls.
Can they be repaired?
Definitely not. Well, maybe. I'll keep you posted.
Projector in place. Projector arm extended.
Excellent. You just need to pump it a few times. So they're extended all the way.
Acknowledged. Second projector in place.
This actually feels like more interactive than the other one.
Warning. Life support failure. Please proceed to the nearest evacuation point.
Liv,
Yeah, I heard, thanks.
don't worry. Oxygen levels remain well above nominal. There's still time to get you somewhere safe. Third projector in place.
Great, just one more to go.
Do you know anything about this stasis technology?
Seems to be pretty common tech around here. The projectors generate a stasis field that holds things in place. It's all over the station. Drawers, desk holders.
All projectors locked in place. All projector arms raised.
Easy peasy. It also mentions a release control panel that should be located below the tram.
I'm on it. The tram appears undamaged.
Yeah. It's nice to catch a break. At least every once in a while.
Yeah, where am I looking? Aha, here you go. I wish you can like actually hit things, but it is
Tram released.
Okay, nice work. Let's see here. Page 1138. Words. Looks like the next step is moving the tram itself over. It mentions a tram control console on the boarding platform.
I will keep an eye out.
So have a look. Tram transit rail. Bring the tram online. A control crystal on the boarding. Control thing. What the heck? Alright, where am I looking? One sec. Huh.
Still having trouble finding the control console?
Perhaps.
According to my visual aids, if you're facing the tram from the door we entered, it should be to your left.
There's a second tram over here.
Well, let's start with getting one tram operational before we quit our day jobs and become tram engineers.
Liv, this console has been damaged.
Well, shit.
Affirmative. Suggestions?
Maybe see if there's a manual control that can be used instead.
I found a sealed auxiliary panel.
It's worth a look. Let's get it open.
I've located a control panel.
Give it a try. Just about wrapped up these airlock repairs. How are things looking on your end?
I'm nearly finished here as well. The tram's now aligned underneath the transit rail.
Huh.
Well done, Jack.
Rapid transit online. Now boarding.
Shall we? There's a control panel in the front. Mind doing the honors?
Yeah, that was no lip syncing there, okay.
Destination set. Please prepare for departure.
Hold on to something, Jack.
Departing for transit hub in 3, 2, 1.
There we go. Moving on to the story.
Airlock cycle complete. For your safety, please hold on. Accelerating to transit speed in 3, 2.
Wonder how fast he let go.
Oh my
This
god. This place is massive.
Far more expensive than even the holomap implied.
So, where is everyone? What could have happened here?
It is difficult to determine the station's condition from this distance.
Well, I'm not getting my hopes up. Wait,
Something wrong.
do you see that? Up ahead in the cabin.
Oh no! Oh,
Oh my god. It's the biomass.
oh no, I'm gonna hit it.
It
No!
must be reacting to the energy flowing through the tram line.
We're slowing down.
The tram is on autopilot. Controls are locked until we reach the end of the line. Well, you did want to know what happened to the station.
Right. Serves me right for asking.
We're back. And creepier than ever.
Is it possible to feel utterly blindsided and at the same time completely unsurprised?
I don't know. Possibly. Need an emergency stop.
Approaching destination. Stand by for deceleration. Please hold on. Reducing speed in 3, 2, 1.
Huh.
At least there's one thing we know Juno was telling the truth about.
What's that?
That probably was a lot safer in the hab.
Oh, there's a glitch. There's a glitch.
Now arriving Chiron Station, Central Transit Hub.
Give me a sec. I need to sort this out. Yeah. There you go. There's a few glitches, but I understand. I would have been excited to release the game as well, as early as possible.
Looks clear, as far as I can tell. Let's have a look around, see what we can find.
Welcome to Chiron Station. Today's date is 24 April 2537.
Right. Well, at least the big holographic tree still works.
Indeed. It's possible the power grid is more stable in this area.
Goodness me.
What is this?
There's an inscription here. Dedicated to all those we have lost. Devoted to all those we have yet to save.
Doesn't exactly paint a rosy picture, does it?
No. Ooh. Tree. Tree. What was a tree? How
Chiron Station. Dedicated 10th of March 2522. Lux hominum vita.
Light of the life of mankind.
Curious.
What'd you find?
A scrap of fuselage from the Kronos 2.
You sure?
The markings are unmistakable.
Warning. Environmental systems compromised. Atmosphere suboptimal.
Still no life support.
We still have time. We'll find a stable environment. Don't worry.
Who's worried?
not me, because I've got oxygen, but
All the routes are inaccessible.
Seems we were lucky that we managed to get the Tram functioning. No harm in a second look.
Transportation 2, Habitat B, is currently unavailable. In case of an emergency, contact the station's directory.
Not been touched in ages.
wait, that mean I can
Dead
go?
end. Let's keep looking.
Sorry.
I'm going up. Jack? Up here.
Ooh.
Tell me what that looks like to you.
It's an old Atlas vessel. Pioneer class.
What the hell? What's a ship from our time doing here? Juno, are you saying this is your ship?
That's a complicated question.
Oh.
The ship is my home, but it doesn't belong to me.
Then who does it belong to?
I'm afraid I'm not permitted to disclose that information.
Imagine my shock.
I am sorry, Captain Rhodes. I would tell you if I could, but my directives...
What about life support? Does the ship still have atmosphere?
The ship is currently suffering the same power disruptions as the station. However, if one were to cycle the ship's reactor...
Then we'd have life support.
In theory.
How do we get on board?
The docking platform is in the next sector, through the security checkpoint. I can show you the way.
Hold on. You're not allowed to tell us anything about the ship itself, but helping us get on board, that's no problem.
My primary directive is to keep you alive, and the best way to do that is to get you on board the ship. The door's sealed. I will need a moment to bypass the security constraints.
So, you're really not part of the station?
I am what's known as a transient program, capable of gaining limited access to a variety of different networks. But I consider the ship to be my true home. There we are.
Never thought I'd see an Atlas ship out the window again.
Do you think it's safe? Following Juno to that ship. Your home is a bit antiquated.
Apart from a few rare exceptions, most spacefaring vessels currently in use are actually just refits of older, well-tested models. And I don't appreciate your tone.
I didn't realize I had a tone.
Looks like we've got another
It's
door on
that
the blade.
clever.
Let's get a closer.
Imagine if you could actually go into space and they have to wear these special magnet boots.
You see anything? What is that?
That is a tick. Two, actually. There's another one in here as well, feeding on the door.
I'm sorry, you say that like I'm supposed to know what it means? Oh.
Ticks are an evolved form of the biomass.
What is it doing?
Ticks instinctually seek out the nearest viable energy source, which, in this case, happens to be the captain.
Lovely.
I wouldn't worry yourself, Captain. I'm reasonably certain it can't break through the glass.
Alright, so now what do we do?
Ew.
The only way we can proceed is
So
by removing
disgusting.
those ticks.
Well, let's have a look around then. There's got to be some way to get rid of these things.
It seems likely this form of biothreat is closely related to the spore variant we are more familiar with.
It's amazing that despite all the odds, they somehow got uglier. It'd be easier to see without this thing trying to eat my face.
There isn't any way to get this door open.
So long as that tick is reaching its power, the door is inoperable.
Any ideas, Jack?
No ideas. No. Huh?
See anything useful?
What about that disposal unit?
That might work. You'll just need to find a way to get them into the chute. It will be dangerous, but I don't see any other option. You'll need to clear the area before boarding the ship.
How the hell are we supposed to clear the room if we can't even get inside?
According to the station schematics, there should be another way to access the security checkpoint through the loading bay. It's just this way.
What's in here? Ooh, something. What about in here? What's in here?
It's awfully dark in there. Are you sure it's safe?
Not as sure as I'd like to be. I'll try to scan the area ahead for potential threats. Stand by.
No use. Can't see a thing. Jack, mind using your headlamp to throw some light in there?
I'm seeing a considerable biomass presence on the other side.
Shit.
Captain Rose,
We know, Juno. We saw it.
I'm afraid this means you'll have to stay behind.
What?
Jack and I will continue through the loading bay. Once we clear the docking terminal...
No, absolutely not.
I'm sorry, Captain, but I cannot allow you to proceed. The risk is far too great.
Well, if it's too risky for me, it's too risky for Jack.
It's all right, Liv. I'll be careful.
Jack, no. We've been over this. Listen, I know you're used to thinking of yourself as... invincible, but you're not. Not anymore. If you go in there with only one shell and something happens, you could...
Actually, Captain, I think there may be a way for Jack to avoid that possibility.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
you can avoid it by not going.
As I was scanning the loading bay, I detected a working fabricator in the adjacent section. If Jack and I can get it powered on, we should be able to use it to scan his architecture into the station's database.
So... you're saying he'd be able to reboot again?
Exactly.
From what I can see, the biomass appears to be dormant. The risk is minimal.
And how long do you suppose that'll last?
I promise, Captain. I won't let Jack do anything that might put him in jeopardy.
All right. All right. If we're gonna do this, let's do it. Just watch yourself in there, okay? I'll be waiting back at the security entrance.
Understood. I'll see you on the other side.
Let's maybe mind our phrasing, yeah?
Oh, I didn't mean...
It's all right. I know what you meant. Good luck. Popcorn.
I'll unlock the door for you. Stand by. Ready when you are.
And that's where I'm going to leave this part here, but we'll still record this and stream. But this headset's like against my forehead. So I'm gonna put it down. Leave it here mainly because... Sorry, that's a bit loud, isn't it? My forehead is literally destroying my head. So I'm going to leave it here for now. But if you want to come for part 2, then let me know. Oh my gosh. And if not, then that's fine. I'll just play it myself. But yeah, if you do want to see this, make sure to let me know by liking the stream, and I'll be back maybe tomorrow, maybe sooner, maybe later, we'll see. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video stream.